Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of IWL in Wrestling Life. I'm the thoroughbred underdog, and this is episode 4, titled titled Money in the Bank. I almost said in Money in the Bank. We just recently had WWE Money in the Bank this past Saturday. The winners of the Money in the Bank match were Io Shirai for the women's side, and for the male side, it was Damian Priest. And a lot of us want LA Knight to win, honestly, but, the cream will rise to the top. So, when I speak about Money in the Bank and wrestling life here in wrestling terms, I'm speaking about protecting your peace. And how everyone on social media, loves to show that, hey, this is the money we have in the bank. This is the fruits of our labor. This is us living our best life. And the thing is about that is it's great. It's great to be able to cash in on your struggles. Basically to say, hey, this is everything I worked for. And now I get to promulgate all these things. I get to make these things publicly known. I get to show that, hey, for everything I've been through, this is me cashing in on it. You get to see the fruits of my labor. You get to see the car I have, the house that I have, the friends that I have, the places I'm going, the apparel I'm wearing, the chains I have. And who wouldn't want to show that? Who wouldn't want to show how proud they are of themselves and how happy they are, how much better life has been for them? Because that's what Money in the Bank is. When people have these matches and they're in these ladder matches, they have to climb the ladder, sometimes slowly because they've been beaten down so much throughout the match. In this wrestling match, in wrestling life, you've been beaten down so much, and it makes the ascent up the ladder that much more challenging. And you have to be assiduous in this life. You have to be hardworking. And in wrestling life and these opponents you have, the damage you take, it makes that ladder seem insurmountable. It makes it seem like it's impossible to reach the top of it. And, you slowly make your ascent up the ladder, but it's always better to move slowly than be at a standstill, inertia, non-movement. So it's painful climbing up every rung of this ladder, but eventually you make it up to the top. And that's what we all aspire for. And we grab that Money in the Bank briefcase, which is our own personal perfection that we aspire to. We all have our own different things that we aspire to for success, and we get it. And now we can cash it in at any given Sunday. And when we cash it in, we can't help but to show our happiness. We can't help but to show everybody, hey, this is what I worked for. This is me showing you what I worked for. But you have to be careful with that, especially in these days of social media. Unfortunately, everybody doesn't like to see you happy. Now, I'm not saying you should hide your happiness, but you have to be very wary of who you divulge how happy you are too, because you could be divulging to somebody that yearns to take those things from you, take the fruits of your labor, the things you worked for, the things that you fought for. No different than in wrestling. When you are the champion, you got to be worried. You have to be weary. Not everybody's happy to see you with the championship. There are going to be people trying to take that from you, fight you for it, betray you for it. And, we just, in recent years, had the death of a few rappers, man. We had more than a few. We had XXXTentacion. He was being plotted on while he's at a car dealership and was later slain right up the street from the car dealership because of a hater, because of somebody that knew how happy he was and what he had and the happiness that he was manifesting from the fruits of his from his hard work, from his music. So he's going to go buy him a vehicle, and he was later killed for it. Same thing with Pop Smoke, except I think Pop Smoke inadvertently put out his location, maybe purposely. I'm not sure about the full story. All I know is that it has something to do with him putting out his location, and then people found where he lived and came and killed him. And that's the thing. It's just like, you got to protect what's yours. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect your happiness. And just be mindful of what you're posting on social media, as far as, hey, I just got this cool little thing, or hey, I'm at this place and whatnot. Because everybody doesn't want to see you happy. There's a difference between being emulous and being jealous. And I feel as though the person that's emulous doesn't want to take your happiness from you. They don't want to take the things that you worked for from you. They just wish to have the same success as you. They wish they were in that position, all without having the hate and the envy and the mindset of, I want his life. I want to take his life. I want to take what he or she has from them. That's jealousy. And you just got to be careful, man. That's all. That's what protecting the peace is all about. And when you're sending up that ladder in your own personal life, and you cash in all that you've been through, all the trials and tribulations, to get to this point where it's like, I got everything I need. I'm in good health. I'm debt free. I have financial freedom. You just gotta watch your surroundings and watch who you keep around you, because, man, it's a lot of snakes out here, man. It's a lot of snakes out here. So we'll be back next week with another episode of In Wrestling Life, IWL. And sorry for this one being so late, but thanks for watching. Protect your peace. Protect your money in the bank. And just don't let everybody know how much you got and what you got and where you at. There's a lot of power in protecting your peace and protecting what's yours. Take care, guys.